Hi there Deepernauts, and welcome to this Friday's video, which is basically information before the AMA on what I've asked Deeper and what Deeper have come back with. There's a couple of things which are really useful. I've got a lot of new graphics as well, so I'm trying those out. If any of the graphics are crap, let me know and I'll change it, because I want this channel to look good. So the AMA, we all got told that the AMA will be will be in a couple of weeks. That was last week, so really we should be getting one either next week or the week after. So that is pretty much before the 24th of November. We should really get an AMA every like 2 months or so, but we don't. I can't remember when the last one was. I think we get one every like 6 months. So this is our chance to ask things and find out what is going on, what's in the pipeline and all that. So I've also been told that they are working, their main focus is on the Web 2 side of things, so the website, the instructional videos on YouTube, they're trying to promote all that, and yeah, it's going okay, but they are still working on Web 3, but it's just not as kind of quick as the Web 2 stuff. It makes sense because with the Air, that's due to be delivered or sent off, or received by us rather, this month. Don't know whether they're going to hit that, but if they do, then people will want setup guides, PDF documents of user guides, all that. Now the next thing is we are in a bear market. We've been in a bear market for a long time. It feels like I was playing with plastic dinosaurs and watching cartoons when the bear market started, but it's yeah, it sucks. However, Deeper have said that they expect they will survive it. I didn't realise it was a question. They would always survive it because they sell devices and they don't rely on the cryptocurrency. They've always said this. They don't rely on the DPR coin to sustain them. They've also had investment as well from multiple companies such as Indiegogo, which they wouldn't do if they weren't confident they would get a return. So Deeper's doing fine. I always thought they were, but you know, they've just kind of confirmed it. So the burning mechanism, so the EZC to DPR, if you don't know already, it was to get around the Howey test, and DPR would have come under it and would have got them into a lot of trouble. So they're bringing out EZC to kind of get around that. So DPR will be burnt in the background when somebody uses their credit or debit card to purchase a product, like a subscription or the app or whatever. And in the background, that EZC will come from DPR, which is burnt. It's really important. It's a mechanism that we need. It's still in development, and the app, the DPN app, is going to be released first. That was always going to be the case. We've known that for a while. So people will probably get a free trial. They'll pay with their credit or debit card or PayPal or whatever, and then they'll be able to use it. However, in the future, hopefully not too long, you will have a mechanism where people will buy EZC with their credit card, and we will get a direct burn for that, and that is extremely important for the whole DPR burn deflation aspect of it. So we really need that. Okay, so moving on now, we're going to get to the app. So the app is still being improved. It was meant to have been in the stores by now. Obviously it isn't. But with EZC not coming out, you know, it's not that big of a deal at the minute. There's no timeline for it to be published into the app stores. However, if you haven't used the app, it's really good. It's very, very quick. And from the point it first came out to now, they've added so much to it. You've got the app relocator thing. You've got smart route. You've got the kill switch. You've got the blacklist, I think, as well. You've got loads of really cool stuff. It's basically having a Deeper device but on your phone on the move. It's excellent, so I can't wait for that. So I'm going to do a bigger video on the Indiegogo for the DeeperConnect Air. So almost 5,000 DeeperConnect Airs have been sold, or reserved rather, on the whole Indiegogo. I mean sold really. That's like $500,000 at least, which is pretty cool. That's a good bit of money into Deeper Network, and it's also 5,000 new people who have joined our flock. That's 5,000 new nodes. If they all purchased DPR to then stake and mine, that would be cool. But that's a 5,000 unit increase to our nodes. So if we only had 100, well, only, I mean 100,000 nodes is quite a lot. But now we have 105k, which is great. That's bigger than any VPN you can pay for. And this VPN or DPN is completely free. It's great. Now let's move on to decentralized apps. So you know that we have the whole dApp store. If you're part of the NPoW testing group, you've got a little tab that says dApp store, and there's apps in there. There's only one at the minute. It's a little tank game. It's not very good, but it just shows that the whole thing works. It's really hard to get developers to come over to the whole React Solidity thing, because the vast majority of them are developing on the Ethereum chain. However, when you've got 105,000 nodes, that should hopefully attract a lot of them to AtomOS and bring people in. The Polkadot Hackathon event brought a lot of these developers together, so I'm hoping that we'll get some developers and they can make some really good dApps. I've got a few ideas, and to be honest, depending on how DPR goes, I might actually pay somebody to develop a couple of them. Lastly and finally, NPoW is ready to be released to everybody. The testing has gone really well. It works extremely well, and it works. It's ready to be released. However, they're just waiting for the green light from management before it can. The person I spoke to doesn't know why it's not been released yet. However, I suspect that it's going to be like a strategic thing. They don't want to release it at the wrong time. They are thinking of the project. They're thinking of the token. Will everybody start getting loads of free tokens, and then it dilutes it and there's loads of inflation? I don't know. But it is ready, it is done, it does work, and it's pretty cool. So now let's get on with the final thoughts. Loads of updates. We do have an AMA, so that's going to be a really good place to go. Join the AMA on Twitter. There'll be like a Spaces thing where you can tune in, you can listen to it, you can put your hand up, ask things. Take this time now to kind of get a piece of paper and just write down questions that you have. It could be questions about anything at all. And don't forget, Eric Marr's not going to have a script for the questions. I don't know if he's got a script at all, but I don't think he has. But for the questions, you put your hand up, you ask it, and he's gonna try his best to answer it. Don't try and assassinate him, but he is there to respond. We don't get an AMA often. I don't think we get it enough. We should get one every 2 months, really. However, this is your chance to ask and find out. So that's it. I just thought I'd pass on the information that I've been told. And I hope you have a good weekend. Don't forget to tune in on Sunday, because we will go through the token price. It's been pretty good. You know, now that I've said that, it's probably going to tank. But yeah, it's been looking really, really nice. So I'll go through that and it should be good. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and all that. Don't forget, if you use the code DeeperNaut in the store, you get an extra 5% off. And I'll see you on Sunday. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.